Right, as I was saying, I'm... That was me again, that wasn't again. Anyways, I have maxed out Challenger already, so should I just kind of... It's a bit of a waste to keep the Challenger as the primary one. Like, I should just take another class and just level that, because if I'm gonna be using like the same character for like several, like a few different like New Game Cycle runs, or new, you know, New Game Plus, New Game Plus Plus, or whatever the heck, if this game becomes like genuinely like that enjoyable like later or something, then it might progress to that, but for the time being, we'll just have to see. Anyways, what would I be giving up as of right now in this entire character? Right, heavy armor would be like one thing, because there is this power lifter perk. Yeah, that thing is very impactful. All damage to enemies within 10 meters or grants 34% damage increase to all enemies within 10 meters. Damage bonus tapers off until 20 meters. Critical chances increased by 5%. Right, so my close range damage takes a hit, obviously. After activating Challenger skill, enemies within 18 meters deal 10% less damage for 15 seconds with an additional 2.5% damage reduction from enemy affected, max 10%. There's a lot of things here that reduce the damage I take. So this playthrough might start looking quite a bit different if I take some of these off, I think. But honestly, with Challenger maxed, it would be a waste if I continue using this. Gonna put that as my primary for now. Primary, and then... What do I put here? What do I wanna level up? Medic is a pretty good complementary, if I remember right. Relic efficacy. Grey health. Relic speed use. All damage increase. Handler. 3% damage, melee skill damage while companion is within. Increases movement speed by 10%, all lives within 10. Wait, what? Wait, what? Increases movement speed by 10%, all allies within 12 meters of handler gain the handler's movement speed. Wait, so you just get passively more movement speed if you just have this perk. Straight up. You just run 10% faster. Really no? That is not a bad thing to level up. What's in the Alchemist again? Picking up scrap has a 15% chance to also reward ammo to the Alchemist. That is very handy. Using a relic applies a random buff to the Alchemist for 30 seconds, cannot be overridden. A lot of these are kind of supportive, like the Medic and the Alchemist. There's too many supportive things in there right now for you know, how I'm playing the game as a solo, of course. Kinship reduces friendly fire damage dealt and received by 8%. That's not very useful for solo again. Like, so many of these are just not useful for like solo play to level up. But I do know that they are a good idea to level up, because eventually I might use this at some point in a different combination, and then I want to have everything maxed if possible. Do I just do the dog? Do handler secondary? Companion will follow the handler and generate 15% increased threat while attacking. All damage to them is reduced by 20%. Single press companion engages enemies near the targeted location. Double tap companion returns to the handler and remains by their side. Hold. Hull reduces the damage. Wait, reduces damage by 15% to all allies within 25 meters, and companion generates additional. So that first part is just straight up a passive effect. That's how I'm assuming this works, because this is a skill. So it depends on what highlighted skill you have, what is the normal like behavior of the dog, I guess. Companion will follow the handler and continues to heal allies within 3.5 meters for 0.25% of max health per second. So this is a passive effect that the dog is doing all the time. And then this here is a passive effect that the dog is also doing all the time, as long as you have the skill equipped, I guess. Companion will follow the handler and generate 15% increased threat while attacking. All damage that is reduced by 20%. So I have no idea what this increased threat is, though. That doesn't really explain what the threat does here. However, all damage to them is reduced by 20%. Now that is, I mean, useful for the dog, I guess, but not for me. Companion will follow the handler and deal 20% additional damage. So that's just the opposite of this. So what does this threat thing do? Howl reduces damage by 15% to all allies within 24 meters, and Companion generates additional threat. What do you do with the additional threat? Can you explain that? What is this threat for? I don't understand. What does the additional threat do? Can somebody explain that to me? I don't know, I guess I go like this. So now if I just press Alt 1 tab, the dog just goes where I point. Never mind, the dog definitely doesn't go where I point. What the fuck is it doing? I see, so it randomly just attacks things that are nearby. So what if I actually point somewhere? Okay, so now if I don't move my cursor anywhere and I just... Okay, so it just doesn't do what you want it to do all the time, got it? I already tested this, but let's see. I'm absolutely stupefied by the fucking idea that this is a class in this game. It is insane. Yet you get to have a class where you have a fucking dog. What the fuck is this? So now if I... Okay, so... Oh, it teleports. Okay. Go attack that thing. Oh yeah, my stamina. Right. We might want to do something about this situation. Because, like, what's my... I mean, I have 52% the weight category, so, like, it's not that ass. Attack it! This dog is insane, what the fuck? Okay, that's just not fair. I mean, it lost some HP, I guess, but that's fucking insane. And it just automatically... Wait.
Holy hell.
When does this dog heal? It's just healed to full HP. Howl reduces damage taken. I did not use Howl, by the way, there. Companion generates additional threat. So it just automatically, like, passively regens to you, or whenever it's, like, nearby you after encounters or something. Go fight that thing. That thing that's flying. That thing right there. Go fight it. Can you now go fight it? Actually, I'm just gonna... I don't have anything that I can accidentally, like, not rush it with. Right, wasn't there one cunt enemy here with the crossbow? Are these somehow hints for this stupid stone tablet in the middle? There, attack it. No, that's not right. Go attack it. Does it bleed the enemies as well? The dog causes fucking bleed on enemies. What if I do the howl? You know, this is an annoying side of this. Oh yeah, my melee is no longer anywhere nearby as potent because of the class swap. I guess I might want to swap my melee weapon entirely because of that reason. Maybe. Like, it's still like, it's not horrible, but like without the challenger class, the melee without that one buff is kinda mediocre.